this sad day, and still in LA. I really kind of nervous doing this interview, like I said. It's because just so happened the whole incident with the scooter incident and the 16-year-old child, or the grown-up as he called it. Today we got the mom here, man. And when I say I'm kind of nervous, is because this is the mom. And by the way, this is the mom. This the mom. Her name Linnell. And Linnell is here. She said she just want to rectify that and clear the record that some of the stuff that was said in some of my prior interviews, especially the one with Scooter the Clown, is not true. Also, we're not going to go into, like I say, I'm not here to incriminate no one or convict no one on social media, so I'm not going to go into the case or into whatever happened with proceedings that they got going and stuff like that. Meaning, what I'm saying by that is it's been said that, different stuff is happening that I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about, oh, did this happen, as in saying, well, did you catch him or did you do this? I'm not going into that. Like, I can't do it. Some people want to hear that. I can't do it. Right now, what I'm trying to see is, like, it was brought to my attention, and it was brought to my awareness that a lot of the stuff was saying, like, oh, he knew her for 6 months, was a complete lie. About accusations of, have you ever had accusations before, was a complete lie. About, did he know that the girl wasn't a minor, that she was grown, stuff like that. Well, we had to talk to the mom. We couldn't talk to the girl, and this is emotional. Like, think about it. Anytime a person bring harm to your child, how emotional it's going to be. You're going to be enraged. You're going to be saddened. You're going to be hurt. You're going to be all the above. And I'm a father. So imagine a woman who gave birth to this child. And what I mean by that, we're going to try to get through this interview because it's very emotional anytime your child get harmed to. Linnell, thank you for coming on too, by the way.
Thank you for having me.
I understand the situation going on. Like I said, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news and stuff like that. So what I mean by that is, can you tell us like a little about you and like a little like about your child, since your child not here to defend herself and stuff like that?
Well, my child is a minor. Let's start her from there. She's 16. 16 fucking years old. You know that. You didn't just meet me, motherfucker. You been knowing me for years, nigga. You call me your sister, I call you my bro, motherfucker. You be around all my kids. So you don't sit here and lie and say my child is grown and you didn't know her? You a lie.
Not to cut you off,
Sorry,
like I said,
I'm so sorry.
Linnell gonna be emotional, man, and I really like. I'm not gonna say I don't want to do this interview. I'm more nervous about doing this interview because, like I said, I don't know what to ask. But so what I'm gonna try to do is we're gonna try not to get her too emotional. So I'm not gonna ask too many questions. But when you say like he knew her and like y'all knew each other, like can you explain that?
Raquel's my everyday. Your baby mama is my everyday.
So Raquel, when you say
my
to the
everyday,
right.
You know me.
So
this is not a secret. This is not a friendship. I talk to a friend once a week. I talk to her every day. I talk to you. Your number is programmed in my phone.
So when Scooter in the interview said that he just met her 6 months ago, you saying that you is his baby mama, which is Raquel, which is one he told me is Rocky. Y'all friends. When you say day one, for the people who don't know what day one is, that's like a person you've been knowing for a while. Y'all every day, y'all be together and like y'all trust each other. So with that being said, you saying his baby mama is like your best pal, like your friend, like your buddy. And when you said he had your number in his phone, like what did you mean by that? Like to the people, because people want to know.
Like we start considering each other as brother and sisters. You know how you have a best friend if they may been with each other for years. You consider people sisters and brothers.
Right.
That's how you consider my kids consider him his uncle. That's how I allowed him to call them they nieces and nephews. Because I felt as you, a brother, you in a relationship, you my friend, kid's father.
So, and like I said, like this emotional, so I'm kind of stagnated on questions I'm asking, so y'all bear with me, man. I'm not going to sit up here and try to ask certain questions, but when you say that you saying your daughter considered him an uncle, or how? Like what? Like what's the ties? Like so
first
people.
off, because me and my friends we friends for years. So off top, her kids is my nieces, and my kids is her nieces.
So you saying you talking about Raquel, which is his baby mama, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, like another question that most people gonna ask, and like I said, I'm not gonna go into that. How do they know each other? So when you say how do you know each other, it's more that you and his baby mama been best friends. Y'all like sisters because y'all been best buddies for so long. It's like we know how black people is. Like everybody got an extended family. Like if he been my boy for years to my kid, oh that's Uncle Wooty Woo. And that's the same thing for females and women. With that being said, like how, I mean, I'm not trying to ask, but how did it even come about where this thing with Scooter going viral and stuff, where as in saying like, oh, now all of a sudden, oh, how did the pictures come about? Can we talk about that, or we can't talk about that?
I don't know how the pictures came about. However the pictures came about, that's going to get handled with through the system. Because at the end of the day, that's a child. She was a minor. You exploited a minor on the internet. That's against the law. It's not what you do, it's how you do things and go about things. And if a motherfucker had that shit and you called yourself exploiting him, he was gonna get exploited. The shit was gonna be known. But you could have covered up my minor motherfucking face.
Okay, wait, let me ask
Period.
you. Let me ask
That's
you.
a child doing the law. They cover minor fucking faces just in case the world don't fucking know. They protect minors from predators, from adults. You sick motherfuckers. So everybody that got that shit posted, y'all better think about that shit. Y'all promoting, y'all feeding into giving a fucking minor face out there through sex. Like y'all, what the fuck? I don't understand. It's the difference of saying, let's help catch this nigga. He a fucking molester. But at the same time, if y'all see from my point of view, my child, she not protected.
Like, did you trust him? You trusted him is what I'm saying, right?
I trusted him.
You trust him. So, and all in all, like, the tears and the hurt and the pain is really coming not just from your daughter, but, like, I trusted you. I feel betrayed. Like, is that what you said?
Yeah, I trust this grown-ass man around all my daughters.
Gotcha.
All my kids, period.
And how do you feel like, how do it make you feel with all the stuff that's going on right now? Let's say like just from the, I don't, like I said, we don't want to go into the details of how it happened, when it happened and stuff like that, but how did you come about to any knowledge of it as a parent? Like how did you know about it before the internet, or did you hear about it during the internet?
I don't answer.
Okay. What's like in it all, like with you coming on camera today, like what do you feel like you want the people to know about you in the defense of your daughter?
That's what I want to know. This is why I reached out to you. I really asked it. LA, the community, like Lancaster, Vegas, anywhere across the world that's looking right now. If you know Rondell Williams, Scooter the Clown, even if you're a grown man or woman right now, helping him hide out because you don't believe it is true. He molested my 16-year-old daughter. She's not grown. I need justice. I need closure. My child is hurt. I'm hurt for the rest of my life. That's my child. He a grown man. And I just want help, and I need it. Because somebody is out there with him right now. You are. Just turn him in.
So with that being said, like when you said like Raquel is like your best friend, like do you got any like thing, like have you talked to her? Do y'all have like any rapport? Like what's like how has that been? Like how have it had affected both of y'all families though?
We're fine. I don't want to talk about our relationship. We're fine.
Got you. With that being said, like, so for the record, you saying your daughter is not an adult. She's 16.
Yeah, my daughter's 16.
So you know for a fact as the mother when
She
you
don't
gave
hang
birth
with
to
grown-
her.
I know when I gave birth. You know how old my daughter is. You know.
And saying he did do you and I gotta ask this, even though you said you, Raquel, y'all he was like your brother, Raquel is your best friend, your day one. Are you sure he knew her age?
I'm positive you came and celebrated her 16th birthdays at the movie theater. Wait, my daughter's birthday.
So
ain't no way going. You've been around too many years and celebrated too many my kids' birthdays to not know my daughter's age. You picked her up from high school. You know my daughter's age.
So
you came to the movie theater. You celebrated my daughter's 16th birthday with us. You know my child age. Ain't no sugarcoating shit. You know my child age.
So you said in the interview where he said he only knew her for six months and he used to talk to her back and forth. All that wasn't true?
That's a lie. How you know for 6 months, but you've been dating my friends for years? And that's my everyday. And I talk to her and go to her and see her and be around her every day. You a lie. You know this. You know this.
So, like, was your daughter, like, was she, like, into the clown community that all these kids...
My daughter's not a clown dancer either. Reason why she was around is because that's my daughter, my friend, baby daddy, and that's his business. That's why she was around. Other than that, she ain't even a clown dancer. So we gonna clear that fire up too. She ain't a fucking clown dancer.
So your daughter wasn't part like the clown dance industry. So all like, so what you saying is the only reason she was around him because he was like family.
Family.
It's like
family. What the fuck?
So now I see why on social media people were saying she was like his niece and stuff
That's
like that.
Exactly.
So with the pictures that had a Rove and all that stuff, and he say, oh, she was just there just taking a picture and she was talking nasty to me. You saying as a mother, like, that's a complete lie. You knew how old she was. It wasn't none of what he was.
She's 18. You know she's 16.
So she's not 18?
No, she's not.
So
she won't be 18 till 2020.
So she won't be 18 for 2020. So like I said, I don't want to go into the details of nothing with incriminate nobody online or none of that stuff. But
I am. You guilty. When your ass get caught.
I understand. Like I say, it's a lot of emotions going on right now. I just want to ask certain questions that I know the people wanted to know, but I can't ask certain questions. But with that being said, can you, like, as a mother, can you, like, describe to the other parents, to the other, because you know it's other kids coming out saying, and you said she wasn't in the clown community, but it's other kids that's in the clown community talking about text messages. Oh, he been doing stuff like this. How do you feel knowing and stuff that's going on now, and what you saying, like, you been knowing him, he been knowing you. How do you feel now when other kids coming out? Do that make you feel any type of way as a mother?
It do. It really do. For the simple fact, to all those little girls that's actually speaking out, and I see y'all proof, your mama could contact me. But tell your mama to listen and pay attention to what you saying. It's true. Listen to your kids. It's grown men that's out here sick. And they need to be away from these kids. And I'm here for y'all. I hear you. And I swear, I'm going to help you get justice too. I hear every last kid. And I don't care any grown parent feel like, oh, she's speaking out. It takes a victim for a next victim to speak out. I don't care. And I'm going to help y'all.
So, like, the next question, like I said, I'm not here, like we don't want to go into details. I keep going to the thing that we don't want to go into details of nothing going on with how it happened, when it happened, none of that. So a lot of people probably watching for that, but I'm not going into that type details with that. But the next question of it is, as a mother that feel betrayed, how do you feel just knowing, like, he been around your child for so long? Do it make you wonder if it been happening or it happened before or just different stuff like that, even with the pictures? Because he said there was no penetration, there was no sexual like intercourse with the young lady, and that's what he said in the interview. So I have to ask, like, as a mother, even let's just say the pictures is factual. As a mother, how did that make you feel that you said that he picked her up from school, he know her, he been her, he was there at her 16th birthday, so he knows she was 16. All these years of knowing, how do that make you think like this could have been happening years ago, or this could have been happening to other kids? Like, where's your mind at with that?
Wonder. It's gonna make you wonder, and it make you wonder how many kids too. And I hope any kids that he even tried to or attempt to speak up now, so you can be heard. That's all I want. You know, because at the end of the day, he was really molested, and that's sad.
So like with the interview that you seen from part 1, like I said, like with the interview you seen in part 1, did anything that he said had any merit to it, or you feel everything that he said is he telling any of the truth? Because like I said, I came into it, he told me that she was a dog. That's why I even picked up like this, any talk about any of this stuff.
You know, the whole interview was like a lie, and
The whole interview?
The whole interview. If people take the time out how they watching these pictures and videos of my daughter and really like replay the interview they had with this man, in the beginning of this interview, he said out his own mouth, I ain't had a jacket like this on my name since 1999. So now you finna have me 1999.
I never had everything at all because the other clown had come in and said, no, I'm doing section TV from his DM. And I said, okay, cool. I had never had that jacket on me since 99.
Yeah, but listen. If a motherfucker never come out, a motherfucker never come out. But if you got kids coming out saying that, it don't look good. Listen.
So that means you said this, not me. I want everybody to go back to that taping. Push play. Listen close. I haven't had this jacket on my name since 1999. What a jacket mean? I ain't had this title. What is this title? Of somebody calling me a molester. That's what that means. Just in case kids and some adults don't understand what I'm saying. There's the definition.
And when you say some adults don't understand what you're saying, do you mean by the fact that people were saying, well, you know, our social media, like I say, social media don't understand. Let's get something straight. And what I mean when I say this question, and the next question is, I'm more into like a bias, and I gotta say this on record because a bias is saying is a kid is a kid. So most people comment and say, well, she was grown, she was this, she was that, and here's the mother. So like I say, as not only as a journalist, as an author, as a parent, I have to ask, like, what do you have to say to the people that their brain's not capable to understand that a child is still a child no matter what? What do you have to say that? How do it make you feel as a parent when you see like a person say, well, she knew what she was doing? Even let's say, even if she thought she knew what she was doing, she was a child. But what would you have to say to them people and to the people that's watching and stuff like that?
At the end of the motherfucking day, that's a grown-ass man. That could have told me or my friend. Period. You're a grown man. When you're grown and it comes to a child, it's called mind manipulating. People need to look it up. Google it. It's real. Predator. When they prey on things, look up these definitions to these words. This all informs of a molester. And at the end of the day, she's a kid. Why you didn't go have sex with your own kid? You wouldn't, because she's a kid, right? Let this be you. Let somebody have sex with your kid and see how you feel and what you gonna do. Be in my shoes before you could talk. For real. Because at the end of the day, she's a kid. That's why I'm here. Because she's a kid. She can't speak right now. I'm her adult. She's a minor. She's a kid.
With that being said, like I say, moms is really emotional. I don't want her to you know, to break down in here. I don't want her to keep, you know, reliving the situation of what really happened. And like you know, like I said, I'm not gonna go into what really happened, even though I know everybody watching want to know what really happened. Like, we'll have some other people come on that probably know more of the story, but I'm not gonna do that with moms. Like, I'm not. She here right now. I'm gonna tell her I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna go into details on what is what. I just wanted to clarify, because it was saying that, you know, she's not a minor. People still saying she's 19, oh, she's 18, she's 20. So for the record, the alleged young lady that Scooter, the pictures, like he did say he was in them pictures, but like I say, the alleged, we don't know what all really happened. I don't know. Us, the people, don't know. We don't know. But the people involved in the things know what happened. Like I said, we can't talk about that right now. So with that being said, she's a minor. She's 16. That little girl is 16. This is the mother. The mother saying she's 16. Now, with that being said, Scooter is known as a public figure. This is why I'm really talking about it too. As a public figure, as in saying, let's get something straight for people who don't understand. A public figure, as in saying, in Los Angeles, like I say, and I'm not, when I say this, I got like people getting it misconstrued of saying, when I say the clown community. In the clown community, you have, like, when I was growing up, I remember Tommy coming in with the green Mustang with the big speaker in the back and stuff like that. So the clown community, this is it look bad, but this not for everybody in the clown community. This one person in the real world. Now, in the fruit and vegetable world, one bad apple could ruin a whole bunch. But in the real world, when you're a people, one bad apple can't ruin a whole bunch, because it's all a positive. Sometimes the bad outweigh the good, but in reality, you got good people out there that none of this has never came about. Like I said, Tommy the Clown, shout out to him. You got like Rocco the Clown, you got Boomer the Clown. Y'all got all these different clown groups, and if I didn't mention you, like Homeboy the Clown, all these different people I didn't mention you, I salute the gentlemen and the people that's trying to give back to the kids. Let's get that straight. And I'm not on here, like I say, to bash nobody and nothing and do none of that stuff. The whole thing about it, these kids in LA and these surrounding cities in LA and LA County, this is what they idolize. They growing up from age 4 to, like, let's say 13, wanting to be clown dancers, you know, doing all that stuff. My fat butt can't dance, but you know, I still do the you know, I don't know how to, you know, I was in jail watching the rise and stuff like that in prison. But in reality, if we think about it, like I said, I met Scooter through my kids, through my daughters. So with that being said, guess what they told me? Daddy, we love Scooter. Like, so it's a lot of kids out there, what I mean by saying that, they love Scooter. They also love the art of dancing. So a lot of kids get caught up in the notion of this is what they want to do. And what I mean by that is, this is very sad in LA, because it's people out there right now who's watching this and going to watch this and going to be like, man, that was my kid. My kid wanted to dance. That was me. So as a mother coming on here, like I said, I applaud you on coming. But I got to ask you another question that most parents and most kids, do you think, now that you know what you know, and this is your daughter, do you think that it's other kids that's going to come forward? Or do you think with him being around, and when you say predator, let's get something straight. It's a difference between a rapist, a molester, and a predator.
A predator is a person, is a thing or an object that prey on his weak.
Okay, that prey on the weak. So what I'm meaning by that is, this is about to get a little deeper. So I need people to put on their thinking caps. When you say a predator is a person who prey on the weak. Now, if I'm saying these kids, which is these minors, which is my daughters too. My daughters too, as in saying, they love this guy. And like I said, I'm not here to condemn. I'm just here to shed light to a situation that's everybody in the community is talking about. And everybody in the community talking about this because guess what? He's a public figure. These kids loved him. My kids loved him. They love seeing, oh, there go Tommy, there go Scooter, there go. And when I say this, like I said, I'm not knocking Tommy or nobody else. I'm just making it the clown community. But we talking about Scooter, so I got to make that on record. When you say pray, and these kids, look at these kids, it's the weak because guess what? They want to be around him. My daughters included. And when you say a predator prey on the weak, so when you say that, and I gotta ask you this on record because it's other parents who watching this. When you say that, so you saying when a man sitting back, and this would make me mad, and for the fellas who watching this, y'all might even get mad because it make me mad. Like I said, these is my daughters. They loved him, and I'm not here to. I'm on some street shit. But when you say predator as a mother, you saying predator. Yeah. You're not saying rapist. You're not saying child molester. You said child molester, but you saying predator. Mm-hmm. A predator is a person who preys. So you saying when you sit back and you watch these videos of let's say Scooter the Clown and a group of girls, and he got his glasses on, and he with his arm like this, and he watching. Is that what you're trying to clarify?
Yes, I am.
I don't care if you from the streets. I don't care if you this hardcore gangster. When it come to kids, you don't do no BS like that. And like I said, this might sound biased of me coming out saying this. The truth of the matter, Scooter told me she was grown. I apologize. I'm going to apologize to you on record. I apologize for even doing an interview where I thought, it would have went this big where a kid, and what I mean by a kid is, like I said, I got daughters, and the moms hit me up saying, I want you to know the truth. My daughter is 16. My daughter is not no adult. My daughter been around this dude for years, and he preyed on my daughter. So when she told me that, I sat back and thought, like, prey? I had to really, and I'm an author. Let's get some, everybody know I write books. So I had to sit back and go back to the dictionary before this interview and say, prey? Like, what's a predator? And I had to sit back and think, like, damn, man, was you preying on my kids or was you preying on the other people's kids? Then when you got other kids who popping up and saying it's becoming crazy. Now I see where people saying like it's all bad, man. It don't look good. It don't look good at all. So here it is, like I said, this the mother, and she telling me straight out something that I didn't know. She's saying this guy is a predator. And it's up to y'all to decide. Like I said, I don't know the whole factor. It's up to y'all. If mom pressing charges, if the police looking for him, to go to the courts. It's up to y'all to go see. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just bringing what the people wanted. Like I say, moms, I don't want to go into the depths of, when did you find out? How do you know? I don't know all that.
If you really have kids, any female, any grown man out here right now, you have little girls. If you know him, can you please help me turn him in? If you love your girls the way I love mine, can you please help me?
Or why don't we do it this way? I've been, like I say, I in this situation, as like I say, this don't got nothing to do with no gangster shit. This don't got nothing to do with no street shit. This got something to do with some minors. I'm not gonna sit up here and ask for criminal justice, but I'm gonna ask that in this situation that Scooter, you came to me and said you wanted to clear your name, and you said, I want to clear my name. She was an adult. This woman is sitting right here saying, bro, and bro as in brother, you was my brother a week ago. Your baby mama was my best friend, is my best friend, my sister, a week ago. If you saying you didn't do this with my daughter, meet me and let's really handle this as it is. I'm not saying, like I said, I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I can't say, meet here. She said, if you want to rectify your name and you for sure, you didn't do this, what was said, even though I can't put all of everything what I got on this camera right here with Terry, because this is what she telling me. I can't put everything I want right here with Terry, what I want to say, because you know what you did to my daughter. You know the videos I got. You know the messages I got. This is what she said, but she can't say it on camera. But since she right here and she said it, I'm just going to say it as a man. Like I say, I'm not going to do all the incriminating you on here, none of that. As in the day, I had an interview with you, because the interview you told me, like, she's a dog. Bro, and I got the messages from you, like, bro. And I said, if that's the case, how your name getting bashed, I will use my platform because, like I said, my kids love you. I felt you was doing something good for the community, like all the other clown industry and stuff like that. Once again, shout out to everybody that's in the clown community. Keep doing what y'all doing. Don't let this discourage y'all. But in reality of it all, this is something you told me. This is how I got involved. I really got involved because my nephews, and they want you. I told them to book you for a party. They run here. You want us to book the next day? You want us to book a rapist? What? So you know how it came about. But you, Terry, man, she a dog. And that was my platform. So my platform was to say, this Scooter, is she a dog? If you can prove she a dog. But the mother said, no, she's not a dog. You know she was 16. You know you then took her to school. You had my number. You used to call me. You was family to me. Extended family. Because your baby mama is my best friend. Is my nigga in layman's term. And when I say layman's term to everybody watching, like I gotta watch what I say. But in reality, like I say, man, if you feel Scooter and you watching this, bro, I know you watching this. And you watching this, you wanted me to clear your name, and now I feel like a slap in the face, like I've been slapped. So you know what that means. You know the rules of this shit. You know, like we all know the rules of, without being said, you know for a fact, when you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar, as they call it, either you're going to explain why your hand was in that cookie jar, or you're going to ride with the consequences. Straight out. And with that being said, the mother is sitting right here and calling you to action and saying, if you saying you didn't do it and you said she was an adult, and I know you lying, but if you said all this with all the information, how it came about, of how you even got caught and how all this stuff, like I said, I can't put it up there. Society, however it did come out, if y'all want to go to court, or if the mom and him have a sit down, like she said, get together, whatever. If you know in your head that them pictures was just her, as you said, sneaking shots and taking pictures, and you was laying there with your head, and now that it's come out, you didn't say this, but when you said get some clothes from, let me ask you that. I gotta ask you that. He had said in the video, and you said everything was a lie. And I never got a chance to ask, saying like, oh, that, let me just ask you this. And like I said, I can't go into details. Do you believe your daughter took them pictures?
No. And if anybody look at those pictures closely, look at his arm, how it's stretched out. So there you go, a lie again. That's also showing how much more of a molester you are.
So you said, so you don't believe your daughter took them pictures? That wasn't no.
I don't have to believe.
No, because
it's
he said this.
It's shown. No, I'm saying the world can see. Y'all looking at this shit, paying details of the motherfucking shit. Period.
So you don't believe his eyes was closed, like as he said?
Your eyes ain't closed. You high and you wide open, motherfucker. Period. And you wrong. Nasty grown motherfucker.
And for the record,
you allow a kid? That's what you gonna tell me? So it's okay for grown men to allow kids to do sexual things to them? That's what you gonna say? You nasty motherfucker.
All right, mama. Let's like I said, we trying to keep mom's emotions down, man. And I understand everybody watching, like, Terry, let her talk, but I don't want her to get too riled up where things get said and other things get said, and I can't, like, we ain't about that right now. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to rectify a couple things, because in the interview that I had with him, everything she said, every little bit of word that he said was a lie. Every bit of word. Scooter, if everything you saying is not a lie, she's saying, like, prove us otherwise. Until then, the streets got you convicted. The internet got you convicted. Everybody named mama right now. Like I say, I'm not going to be the bearer of bad news, but in reality, it was brought to me in my platform. You asked for my platform. I didn't ask you for the platform. You asked for the platform because you told me she was an adult. Now, the mother stepped up and said, Terry, my daughter's not an adult. Like, I'm here. Like, you can interview everybody in the world, but I just want to come say, my daughter is not no adult. That's what the mother here to say. So everybody who's watching, like, we might have a part 4. Somebody else in the family might come say, no, this is the truth, but the mother not going into details on that. We not here for that. You kind of get what I'm saying? Scooter might come back for the part 2 and say, well, if the mother said this, or somebody, as I say, from Scooter's side could say this what it is. That's all. We're not here to, we trying to alleviate the BS on what's going on, because at the end of the day, it's a minor involved in this. And things got linked, and things that happened. Like I say, I don't know what happened in this household. I don't know what happened in that household. I don't know. But the world, and especially LA, especially everybody in this, and like I said, this clown community is so big because it's the kids. Anything you do with the kids is big. And now they calling you a predator. So when you prey on the weak, somebody gonna prey on you when you weak. Make sense? So in reality of it is, you need to clear your name. So once again, here I am, Scooter, tap in. Let me know something. Scooter, the mother is here. This is what she said, tap in. Y'all need to figure it out, because really what happened is, she really saying you hurt her daughter. You brought harm to her daughter. And I can't say what kind of harm. I don't know what the harm is. But you brought harm to her daughter. Even them pictures, and you a grown man, like I asked you, you said that the picture was taken by her, snap, boom. You feel me? The mother said, no, that wasn't her. The mother also said, you know, she got more footage and more different stuff to share, but she don't want to embarrass her daughter that off from already the embarrassment that happened. So be a man. Well, she already in her head, that's not no man shit that you did. But step up. If you brought it to this platform, step up, man. So with that being said, last question, mama. Last question that I want to ask you. I know the people probably wondering, like I said, it's going to be more to this. The people probably wondering, like, when you initially funked out, and you initially in the state of shock that you was in, with knowing that this is my brother, knowing this is my best friend, baby daddy, what was the state of shock? Like, how, explain to them, like what's really going on, like mentally with the little girl, mentally with you. People could be able to understand, like, and saying, like when I mean by this, like it's been, all right, I gotta ask this, because people, this is one of the closing questions. The little girl, which is, I can't say little girl, the minor, which is your daughter, she went on Instagram live not too long ago after the rows and said, oh, it didn't happen like that, it didn't happen like this right here. As a mother, to clarify that, because you hear in her defense, and like you said, she might not be mentally able to grasp what's really going on at the age she is. Can you rectify why would she or people sending different videos saying, well, she said it was her, or because it's people like that right now. Like she's saying, and she might did lie to him and say she was 18, and I think she did lie and say she was 20, and she is grown, and he said she looked like, if I talk to her, she. What do you gotta say in her defense? Because I see you a small woman in structure. Like, I don't know, like I never seen your daughter. I don't know how she looked. I don't know her mind, her state of mind. I don't know that from Adam. I don't know that from Eve. But only thing, like you in her defense, is your daughter, like, do she look grown? Do she pass for 25? Do she pass for 18? Do she pass? Like, because it's kids out here that, even me as a grown man, I gotta say this. Kids walk by this store every day, and I be like, is she grown? And that's just the nature of life right now. So with that being said, is your daughter, do she have the physique of a grown woman? Do your daughter talk as a grown woman? Like this is what people need to know. Do your daughter hang with kids? I mean, because she's 16.
My kid is 16. No, she don't dress like an adult. No, she don't look like she grown. No, she don't hang with nobody 21, 23. No, he can't prove that. If he do, what are their names? Can we have their names for these adults that she hangs around? She's a kid, a baby, by face. You look at her, you can see. Period. Ain't no, I don't even know how to explain it to you.
So when I ask you, so when you say she's a baby by face, like you look
like you have grown kids. My baby look like a kid. I'm 35. Some people still think I'm a kid. We sisters. Because I look like a kid. Because she still look like a kid.
But when you say you sisters and you grown, that could be the mistake. But let me ask you this. When I say...
Because people think my face look young.
Okay, I get that. But some people might won't get that. So let me ask you this.
Let me clarify that.
When you say...
For the narrow-minded people. I say for those two.
So when you say she's have a baby face, what is like her mind frame? Like, what is her body physique? Like, is she built like a grown woman?
She ain't built like no grown woman. She can't dress like no grown woman, period. And she can't hang out nowhere like no grown woman. She can't hang out no fucking where without her mama. I don't even, without a dope.
So-
I don't even like her to hang out. She can't do no teenage shit, no Tommy shit, no skating rink shit, no Dave and Buster shit. No. Without a dope.
So she never been.
Because that's how protective I am of my kid.
So so we're gonna go to more questions now because you just said the protective of your kids, and when you say that, you can't be everywhere. You gotta work, you do different. So I'm gonna go into that next. But the next question I want to ask you is like, it was said to me like she hang with 23 years old, 22 years old. He know for a fact that they was grown because they. Have your daughter ever been to the Savoy?
No.
Have you ever? What's the other club? Have your daughter ever been to any clubs?
I ain't even been to the Savoy.
What
She
happened?
ain't been to no Savoy. She don't even have no friends over 18, 21, 23.
Well, I'm just saying
All her
that's
friends
what was
that
said in
she,
the interview.
any of her, I know her friend. She has no friends over 18, 21, 22, 23. And what are their names, Scooter? See, identify these people. Clarify what you're saying. That's the thing. You're saying things and you can't have proof. Prove this to me. Prove this to the world. Bring these 21 and 23 girls out. I want to hear my daughter friends.
So what you really said is Scooter in the interview, he told me he met her while she was with these grown women, which is 23 and 22, 6 months ago. And you saying Scooter's a lie. He been knowing her for years. Is that what you said?
Scooter, you're a lie. How could you meet my daughter 6 months ago? Now, the world, we gonna make this make sense. Seriously. Scooter, you said you met my daughter 6 months ago. But me and my best friend, my friend, we've been friends since high school. And you just met my daughter. It's impossible for you to just meet my daughter 6 months ago. That's the person I talk to every day. Pull up on every day. With my kids. You know my kids. You done been at all my kids' party. You done been at graduations. You done did pickup for me. For my kids.
So when you say, let me ask you this. This see, like I said, it get deeper because as we go and like from your side, the point of view is, like I said, in the interview I had with him, he was saying like he barely seen her. He talked to her very, very, here and there. And it brought a lot of suspicion to a lot of like people who've been watching, keeping up with this stuff. Like I said, this stuff just out of nowhere went big. Mm-hmm. And it's in LA. Why it went big? Like I say, it's a kid. This using the public eyes of kids. Everybody want to know, damn, did he might touch my kids? Or and when you say predator, once again, I'm going to say this again. When you say predator, mm-hmm. that means a person preyed on with kids is weak. And when you're around a gang of kids, was that the reason you was around kids? So with that also being said, that's a good question that arose too. But I need to ask what you said when you said you knew how old she was. I used to call you to pick up the kids from school. Or you used to call me. I had your number. I used to pull up every day. When you say that, as a mother, do it make you think of other kids that you maybe know, or other kids within that been around? Like how? I mean, like I said, I can't ask certain questions, so I'm kind of stagnated. But how? Like, what is like your response to all the stuff that he said in the video, as in saying, "I just met her"? Is that a predator technique? Or is that a, like, where did all that come from if he just meeting her? Is that just something for me? Or is that just something for the social media? Like, where did all that come if you saying, no, he been North? Because it's really your side against his side, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I don't know. The world don't know. All we know, the people.
But it's funny because it's like, a lot of people, half of the people that seen it say no for 6 months, that know Scooter, that know my daughter, he knows it's a lie. They know it's a lie because they done seen my daughter and him around too much. Like, that 6 months thing, I don't know if he's trying to make himself. I can't answer that question because I don't know why his dumb ass would say some shit like that. And he know he see my kid every fucking day because that's my homegirl. Period. So I can't even answer that. all I can say, that shit made me angry than a motherfucker to know that you knew my daughter and you see my daughter 6 months out of years. It don't add up. And you know that. Period.
So what you think about the little girls that's starting to come out and say, oh, well, he did this. He was in my inbox. Here go a message. Do you believe that now as a mother, or do you where is your mind at with this whole thing? Like, cause from my understanding, like everything you saying Terry, everything he told you was a lie, straight out.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. You could play yourself over, and I'll stop every recording of yours. These kids, I feel like you should come out. Don't be scared. And God work in mysterious ways. This might be for y'all to be able to come out with my child. So you remember that too.
I had asked him,
and I hope these parents tell them that too. It's okay. You're gonna have a lot of people say they don't believe you either. You don't believe everything you hear. Period. It's like I'm telling my daughter now. She don't need to believe everything she hear. The internet's gonna talk. It's a free country. Have the right to say what you want to say. So I'm gonna say what I want to say. Period. I don't give a fuck how a bitch or a nigga motherfucking feel. That was my child at the end of the motherfucking day. And I want y'all to know that.
Like she said, she just want the world to know she hurt, she angry, she sad. Every let's say devastating emotion you could think of right now, as a mother, that's what she is, because she don't know in her head where this all came from. Like, this is my brother. He probably been preying on my daughter for Lord know how long. That's from my understanding. And from my understanding, like I said, I keep saying this, and y'all gonna be like, Terry, I'm really lost and nervous and stagnated about what questions to ask, because I'm good with questions, but it's like, damn, what do I ask? So like in the comments, you feel me, in the likes, comments, and all that stuff, y'all could go ahead and tap in what what y'all want. Like I said, with her, we ain't gonna go into the do you think he did this? Who want to relive some dream turn into nightmare type stuff? Like, here it is. This is my brother. He helping me get my kids. Because this is what she's saying. And like I say, she getting emotional and stuff like that. So I got to rectify what she's saying, because this certain stuff you can't say on certain platforms. So what she's saying is like, this is my brother. His baby mama is my sister, because that's like my best friend. We've been knowing each other since high school, probably even before the kids, and I trusted him. So this is a dream, because now I go to work every day. I got somebody to help me with my kids, which is my homegirl baby daddy, and he be around all my kids, and he love the kids, because who this is? This is Scooter the Clown. And here it is. I know for a fact I don't really got too much help with my kids, but my best friend got a dude who love the kids, and I know he'll protect my kids just like they his. But now a dream became a nightmare, because now my daughter is hurt mentally and physically and don't even know she hurt, because here it is, the world, these pictures, or somebody that got caught, or however the situation may be. Now it is, you've been taking advantage over not only just me, you've been taking a whole full advantage over my daughter, because you was a predator. You preyed on her. You preyed on the weak. You knew my situation. This is what the mama is really saying. Listen to me. That's why I'm not questioning. That's why I'm not asking it. This is what the mama is really saying. Like Terry, this is what it truly is. He didn't know her 6 months. That was a lie. Scooter, if that was a lie, tap in. Terry, he been know her. He didn't meet her through no 22, 23 years old. My daughter, even if she is, call herself fast, she going through identity crisis. Whatever she going through, she's a kid, and she don't hang with grown-ups. She don't be at the Savoy. She don't be at all them other grown-up clubs. She don't be at that. If anything, you might catch her at a high school dance, or even if she's trying to be fast, you'll catch her with kids. That other kids that's trying to be fast. She's a kid. That's what the mother is here saying. Some of the words she can't get out because, you know, she's like what I said, all of the words of devastation, that's what she is right now. Emotional, that's what she is right now. So a lot of stuff, like even coming on, like she hit me up and we talked about it and stuff like that. And it was like, first it was like, I don't want to do the interview because I can't ask the questions I want to ask. I want to do the interview because it's like, damn, like I'm not here to make the incriminate me, nobody else, or anybody else. I'm not here for that. I don't want to do the interview because how can I talk to a mom who's going through a grieving time? It's like losing an innocent child. She feel her child innocence been gone, been taken. Now that might be over some of y'all heads, but in reality, this is what it really is. Sit back and think about this. You gave birth to a child 16 years ago. For a man and a woman, that bundle of joy, which is this child, and they call it a bundle of joy because that child brought life and joy into this woman's heart or to this man's heart. Not talking about school, I'm just saying as a parent. Your job as a parent was to hold this bundle of joy in your hands and say, I'm going to protect, I'm going to love, and I'm going to cherish. This is what I'm telling my daughter. So as a parent, I'm thinking about what she telling her bundle of joy. And here I am, this hardcore nigga, this street dude that just got out for all this time, and they said I didn't care. But here I am holding this. So if it's a mother's job to nurture, cherish, and do this for a child, guess what is her job also she felt when she was doing that? She telling the baby, I'm going to protect you. You so innocent to me. You know when the judge told my mama that I'm a beast and I'm going to do the rest of my life in prison, you know what my mama told? And this why I'm saying this. My mama hopped up. They kicked the judge out. They took my mama out of court, told her she can't come back to my trial where I'm fighting for murder, fighting for my life. They told her, you can't come back in this court because she hopped up when the DA said, he's a maniac, he's a menace to society, and he's a beast, he's a predator. The judge, the DA said that about me. A predator as in saying I was praying just to go shoot and hunt like I'm an animal. This is what we do for gangs. So when the judge said that, my mama hopped up and said, my baby ain't none of that. That's my baby. So what she's saying is her daughter, y'all can say what y'all want about her daughter. Y'all can say this and that. She's still, that's her baby, that's her child. And at the end of the day, even if y'all say she's not innocent, she's a minor. That's what I'm saying. And that's what the mother is here to say. We're not here to answer, to go into details. Oh, when did you catch it? When did this happen? Where did it happen? None of that. We could get that on another interview with somebody else. Once again, like I said, Scooter tap in. We could get to part 2. The mother is here. She said, everything you told me was a lie. Everything you told me was a lie. And we could go over steps. She said, we could go step by step on the interview you said, Terry, he lied. So with that being said, a lot of people that watch this probably know Nelle. A lot of people, you know, like I said, we're LA-based type, you know, channel. So everybody in LA is big, is yet it's small. Everybody know each other. So with that being said, man, y'all respect the mother wishes. This is her. This is the mother. She said her daughter going through some things. Her daughter might not be mentally stable right now. A lot of shit happening. It's internet destroying her. The internet probably, she don't know, you know, so her daughter might go online and do some stuff that y'all be like, well, she knew. But she's a minor. So with that being said, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
It's a million questions that's going to arise from this. Y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share. This is the mother side of the story. Once again, I didn't come on here to ask the million of questions I know that we all want to ask, but that ain't it. We wanted to rectify that the girl is a minor. She's not grown. The girl, he didn't meet her 6 months ago. That was a lie. Everybody's saying in the last story, well, we know he's a lie, it's going viral, stuff like that. Also want to rectify, as a mother of a child, as a mother, you can't, do you believe you being the mother of a child who's been harmed? Do you believe with a person like Scooter, do you believe one bad apple ruined a whole bunch?
No.
So because I'm getting a lot of flack from different people in the clown community. They saying like all of us not like that. So with that being said,
let me clarify. Let me help try to clarify that. And I hear his kids saying, like, we're not like that. It's not, y'all. It's not the kids. This is one particular man that's a clown named Scooter the Clown that molested my child, and it's probably multiples, and I'm asking for you to speak up as well. So I don't want y'all to feel like that. Still go on with your career and what you do. But at the end of the day, if y'all are clown dancers and you have a sister or a cousin or a niece, think about my child. Think about this grown man. Help turn them in. That's all I say. Stop being so defensive of something else. And let's get serious to what's going on.
So with that being said, like I said, like I really wanted to come to the defense of not only just the clowns, but the clown community, because it's still some positive. So all the parents out there, don't look at like this a negative, and all the kids that's saying, oh, we not like that, we don't, we want it's not just for y'all. Like, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Shout out to every clown group, every clown, section, or however y'all doing it out there. Like, we still need that in the community. We need ways to keep our kids interactive. We need ways to make sure, they ain't getting caught up in the street life. This is another form of a way out. It's just like a Pop Warner league. It's just like a softball team. It's just like a drill team for the girls, a cheerleading squad. It's a way out. So we need that. Y'all who out there, don't get discouraged by it. The parents don't get discouraged by things happen. That don't mean the bad apple ruin a whole bunch, but the mom is saying, like, it's predators out there. Just be safe. Like I said, I'm not here to say, oh, this person, that, point fingers, all that. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to ask questions for the streets, and I'm going to do it like that. This television, this channel on YouTube is called Terry Wroten TV, the hearts of the streets. This was the streets, and especially in LA, talk about. We more of a channel like we about uplifting the community, like who the local artists coming out, who doing stuff like that. But when stuff like this happen, when a hip hop clown dance group or hip hop clown or some, the bad always outweigh the good in a society of negative. Meaning that when stuff like this happen, it's gonna widespread fast. And we not here, like I said, once again, I'm gonna see y'all on the rebound. But we not here to ask them questions that everybody want to know. We ask the questions on the next go around. Y'all comment, y'all like, y'all subscribe, y'all let me know what's going on, man. Linnell, thanks for having you once again. I know it's hard times, man. You got to try to, figure out the best you can. Scooter, once again, tap in. That's all you got to do is tap in. If you saying this ain't you, tap in. Other than that, you know what it is. You got to get on with your shit, man. It ain't we don't need you around no kids if you can't say opposite, because you said she was grown, mom say whole different. So y'all tap in, y'all let me know. Moms, thanks for having you again. Like I said, like, more people gonna want questions, more people might try to come forward, stuff like that. That's part of stuff when stuff like this happen. Y'all know how widespread. Until then, man, y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all protect yourself, y'all protect y'all kids, and keep at it. Yeah.